Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We are back. We're doing a best of one M21 draft. Gonna be tough to one up that last draft deck. That was crazy. But let's see what we can do this time around. Hopefully something interesting. Alright, pack one, pick one. Well, immediately I went to Gaggle Master, which is a great card. There's also Tide Skimmer in here, but Gaggle Master ends games twice as fast. I just did some basic math there to figure that out. And gaining life is huge too. It's great for the black-white life gain deck, great for Azorius Skies. I think it's our pick. What else do we have in here? Grim Tutor. Mythic, but not really impressed with the card in Limited. More of a constructed card that isn't seeing any play, I don't think. Light of Promise. Be nice to wheel that. I think it's actually a pretty powerful card for the black-white life gain deck. Rousing Reed, just good with the Fairy's Tutelage. Just good playable blue card. Works alongside like Library Larcenist and Jeskai Monk. That's not his name. Whatever his name is. Feat of Resistance, Shock in here. Drowsing Tyrannodon. Pretty good cards overall in there. But I think we got the best one. So, follow-up pick. Well, I think the clear best card is the Immolator. It's still a fine pick after a Gaggle Master. We're not necessarily in either of the colors, and even if I did end up Boros, I'd be happy to play both of those. So I'm okay taking it here. Other notable picks: Enforcer, good for the Skies deck. Certainly playable in black-white life gain if you have enough flyers. Swooper, good Azorius Skies, good in Boros too. Good for most white decks. A fine evasive creature with upside. Mistral Singer, at its best in Izzet, also playable in Azorius Skies. Truffle Snout, playable for Selesnya counters. Also randomly playable, I guess, if you have life gain synergy cards without being in black-white, which I suppose is a possibility. But I think it's pretty easy. Immolator there, great card. Well, here's a pack. So we have Ageless Insight, which after that last draft, pretty exciting. It's also the Frantic Inventory in here. But this card's usually a trap. So there's also Palladium Mirror, which is a great card. Llanowar Visionary, which is great, but I think I'd rather go Palladium Mirror because you can just, it's gonna make your deck, regardless of what kind of deck you play. It's also Gourmand, which is good, but I think we go with the colorless card that 100% makes our deck and lets you do crazy things like turn 4 6-drop or turn 4 2/3 drops, whatever. It's good. Certainly a fine pickup here. Okay. Best card here. Well, fourth pick Eliminate. This is pretty premium removal, so that could be a sign. That black is a direction we can go. There's also Niambi, which is better than I first gave it credit for. I like that it's anti-removal, and it also gives you additional into the battlefield effects. All the Rousing Reeds, which is kind of crazy, but I'm okay taking Eliminate here. No problems. Good removal. Here's the Shrine that we didn't get the last game. This one would have been pretty nasty with our deck too, with Teferi's Tutelage. But let's take Eliminate. Okay, Griffinary, actual payoff card for the black-white life gain deck, but there's Grasp of Darkness, which is also quite good. It's tough to take a payoff card over a Grasp. Yeah, it's a tough choice. The black-white deck is pretty hard to assemble. The main issue with it being you kind of have to get enablers and payoffs or it just doesn't work and you end up playing like a black-white good stuff deck. But this is tough. I mean, if I want to commit to it, I could take the Airy. I think I'm going to go Grasp though. That's tough actually. That's a tough pick. So choices here. Fetid Imp certainly playable in black. Pitchburn Devils I kind of like. It's a good card if we end up Rakdos Sack, which is a deck I like anyway. I think I actually like the Devils more than the Imp for Rakdos Sack, but alternatively, I think Imp is for sure making the deck if we end up black, and we just got back-to-back 4th pick, 5th pick, good black cards. And Imp and Devils are probably close enough in power level overall that I'm fine taking Imp here, continuing to cut playable black cards. There's also Opt, which I like a lot for blue, but taking the Imp. Alright. So the pick now. We can take the Glutton. It's another black-white life gain card. Gift is too, but I think Glutton is kind of on the lower end of what you want to be doing in black-white. But otherwise there's Turret Ogre, which doesn't excite me very much. Sanctum. Not really excited by that either. We'll go Glutton. I mean, we have the Mirror. Turn 4 Glutton seems good. Alright. Black Sanctum's a good sign. This is a good reason to continue down the black-white path, because this, alongside Radiant Fountains, automatically turns on all of your gain 3 life synergies. So Sanctum here is a pretty good pickup. And I think it makes the deck regardless of what we play. We got the light back. That's a good sign. That's a good sign for black-white. We already have cards that synergize well with it. I'm going to take it. And I think we can try and direct our deck down this way. Like now I take Radiant Fountain and immediately have good synergy with Promise. Not passing anything I care about. Yeah, this is good. Alright. So I could... Oh, take another Radiant Fountain. Getting some good. Okay. Alright. I'll just keep taking Radiant Fountains, I think. Take the black card. Take a black card I don't really want to play. First one was take a black card. Second one was take a black guard. Now what's it going to be? Yeah, I like where we're at right now, actually. Somehow we got 3 Radiant Fountains. But we only have Light of Promise so far. So do I regret the Grasp over the Griffinary in hindsight now? I mean, it's hard to regret ever taking a Grasp of Darkness, because you should be happy about that. In fact, I kind of want to just take another Grasp here. There's also Liliana's Standard Bearer, which is a fine card. Gormand, which is a good card. But I think we just go premium removal that deals with the Hallow Blade, deals with Brash Taunter, deals with just a slew of other things for 2 mana. We just take it, and we're just happy about it. Okay, here, rewarded with Basri's Acolyte. Fantastic card for every white deck, and particularly one that gets rewarded with life gain. So, happy to get this here. So we're getting the enablers. We only have 1 payoff so far. Hopefully we can find some more payoffs. Well, Fate's Fetters is actually insanely good for... the Swindler would be great too. Obviously Fetters is better, but Fetter is better. This automatically turns on all your enablers too. Plus Light of Promise into Fate's Fetters. Yes, please. Hopefully we wield a Swindler. That would be ideal. Another Grasp. Yeah, I'll play Infinite Grasps. Taking it over Sanguine Indulgence, which is definitely a good card for us at this point. Okay. Bit of a miss here. Caged Zombie is a 2/3. Staunch Shieldmate might just buy time better. Cheaper. Okay. I've been kind of okay with this card. It holds down the fort well in an aggressive format. Revitalize, alright. There's also Indulgence, there's Imp. But I think we'll take the Revitalize. This is a payoff card, which I guess we want, but kind of looking for better payoff cards. I don't know if that's wrong. We're a little bit creature light right now too, admittedly, but I'm going to take the Revitalize. I think it's an important card for this archetype. Taking the Barons here. I could take the Pegasus. Actually, I guess, you know what? Pegasus is probably fine. Makes sense with Gagglemaster. It makes sense with Light of Promise. It flies. I mean, Scoured Barons 100% makes the deck too. And actually, if we're playing triple Radiant Fountain, yeah, we might actually need color fixing, now that I think about it. I guess we can play Gift. Not getting much rewards here, this pack. Alright, Gourmand. Awesome to see that wheel, and easy, just an easy card for us to play. Problem with it is, we're low on creatures, and a card that demands that you sack a creature makes it a little tougher to play, but still clearly the pick. Secure the Scene, more of a sideboard card, and one I don't really like. I guess we'll take a Steward just in case I need it. So we have one payoff card. Yeesh. Well, taking the Swindler because it's cool with Light of Promise. +6/+6 out of nowhere. Yeah. So we need 6 creatures and we got ourselves a deck. Let's be honest, I don't want to have to play the Steward. I really don't even want to play the Gift. But I'll have to think about it. Alright, got the Indulgence back. Good news. So 2 payoff cards. We've got 2 whole payoff cards. Taking the Zombie in case we need it. I don't want to have to play it. I don't think this is the ideal deck for it. We'll take the second Imp. Imp is just going to be good. And a Steward I don't want to play. Would prefer to not play the Gift, and then we open to Fairy. Is there actually anything else in here we want? Probably Feet. I don't really care about getting a Teferi. I don't play Constructed. The Discipline pick is just Feet of Resistance, which is a great card. Particularly when you need actual protection on stuff like Blood Glutton that you want to ride to victory. Yeah, I think it's just a Feet and finding more creatures somewhere. Sanctum. Well, what else we got? Jeez, I guess we have to take a Charger here. Not the pick I want, but the pick we take. Alright, Pestilent Haze is not bad, I guess. Could just take another Revitalize. If I get one more, I can run one less land. I don't even know if I want to. Otherwise, I can take a Crypt Lurker. It's just a random creature. It's not great. Pestilent Haze is actually really good in certain matches, but we don't have a great deck for it. We have a lot of 2/2s. Could take it anyway. I mean, there's some matches where it's just insane. But I'm going to hope that we find at least one more payoff card. Alright, Speaker. There you go. Ask and ye shall receive. Easily taking Speaker here. We have a ton of life gain. We even got some protection for it. Can bring it back. This is the card we want. Alright, another Fetid Imp. I'll play them all. Probably wheel the Radiant Fountain anyway. So we have 17 land deck currently, which is good. Can take another Gourmand, I think we just do. And we're just okay with that. Probably have to cut some non-creatures. We'll figure it out. I mean, Sanguine Indulgence is going to cost like 1 mana for us almost every time. Because we have a lot of life gain in here. Do I want to Rise again? It's good with Gourmand. We really don't have any ways to put creatures in the graveyard. And I'd rather do Indulgence for synergy purposes. Though it is worse with Gourmand, admittedly. Alright, I guess we take another Glutton. I really Really don't like them that much. Archer, better sideboard. You take the Steed. It's just a creature. I don't want either one, to be honest. Not playing Mind Rat. I guess we'll take a Backwater. I'm not playing that either. Got a Haze back. I mean, I think you just take Haze. There's some matches where this is just nuts. Gloomsower. I mean, it technically synergizes, but too expensive. Well, I guess we do have a Palladium Mirror. I don't think it makes the deck. We'll think about it. Let me give it some thought. Let me ponder that. Got the Radiant Fountain. I probably play them all. Why not? We're not... I was going to say we're not color intensive, but to be honest, we kind of are. I wish we'd gotten some more payoff cards. So, my one regret, I guess in hindsight I do regret not taking the Griffinary, because we only got Light of Promise and Sanguine Indulgence as actual payoff cards, which is pretty bad. Not ideal. I don't think we need the Blood Gluttons. I think they're just weak in general, and like I said, we don't really have that many payoffs anyway, so get rid of them. Probably have to make 4 more cuts. Probably a Gloomsower. I don't think I can cut any more creatures. I do like the life gain for Speaker, so I'm going to keep the Revitalizes. Gloomsower can go. Thought I cut that already. So I probably need to cut non-creatures. I honestly don't even know. Pestilent Haze kills, like, everything in our deck. I really don't like it. I think it's a good card in the format. I don't think it's a good card for our deck. 2 Gormans. I think we're going to have to do 17 lands. Which I don't love either. We probably run 1 Sanguine Indulgence. I honestly don't know what the cut is. Going to 12 creatures seems wrong. Playing 16 lands seems wrong with 2 6-drops. We do have a Palladium Mirror, I guess. That's true. But we also have 4 Radiant Fountains, which I'm planning on playing for Light of Promise purposes. Oh boy. I still like the Revitalize for Speaker and Light of Promise. But I like Indulgence. This is actually challenging. I think we're going to cut 1 Revitalize. Just don't quite have the payoffs for it. And I want to make sure I have enough creatures to, like, actually get value out of Acolyte, Light of Promise, stuff like that. Alright. So we are running the 4 Radiant Fountains, even though we are a bit more color intensive than I like. So 12 left. I think we'll do the extra black. I guess we can do an even split, but we only have 2 double white, and we have a lot of double black. I'm actually going to do an extra black mana. And then we'll do the white. So 6 white, 8 black. Maybe we do an even split. Probably actually makes more sense to just run 3 fountains, because double black is actually pretty important for us. Alright, this deck's not as exciting as I wanted it to be. We were kind of... I think we were actually on the cusp of like a really strong black-white deck. But this is like what I was talking about. This is the big problem with this deck. It's just tough to find that balance of payoffs and enablers. Our payoffs are a Speaker, which is a good one to get actually. A Light of Promise, which is a good one to get, and then Sanguine, which is like, eh. Alright, well, this is it. This is what we got. This is what we're running. We'll see you round one. Alright, got a reasonable keep here. It's kind of a weird hand, but it's well poised to gain some life, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna go Charger first, actually. As much as I like the Sanctum, I want to be able to push some damage through. Okay, no plays. Wow, well. This is interesting. I think guess we go Radiant Fountain. Do we go for the Light of Promise play? Let's do it post-combat. Because then next turn, I can go Radiant Fountain, Revitalize. And get in for a lot. Alright. That's fine. So let's go Revitalize first. And then we'll go Radiant Fountain. And we'll go Sanctum. And smash for 8. Probably wanted to do the Sanctum post-combat actually, but this is okay. Alright, so they have the Death Touch now. But we also have a ton of removal, so like it just keeps getting bigger. Let's play the Valorous Steed here and just pass. Because we have a lot of removal in here. They could have the Hunter's Edge and take it out, but whatever, it already did its job. It did its job. We also have Speaker of the Heavens online now, which is pretty slick. We can play the Acolyte. And buff the Steed, I guess the Knight. Or we can just play the Gorman now. Well, they still get a block, they sack the Visionary. I think we'll just play the Acolyte. We're going to buff these two and get in for 4. Alright, they just chumped with the Visionary, which is also good for us, because it's going to make this Gourmand better, depending on what they play. Oh, good. That's great. I think they just probably die now. So let's go Gourmand, and guess we'll sack the Knight, which means maybe I should just put the counter on the Charger. Not that it matters, but they are dead now, so that is good. All right, we'll see you round 2. All right, round 2, we've got to keep here. At least the Steed synergizes well with Gourmand. That's nice. All right. That was a good draw. That was a real good draw. Actually, let's just do a turn 4 Gourmand if I want. Kind of okay doing a turn 4 Gourmand. Yeah, because we can still play everything, and this is pretty brutal. I mean, it's not like broken brutal, but turn 4, 5/5 flying, sack a creature. It's pretty nice. They're like, gain life, please. They didn't even gain life, huh? It's surprising. Well, let me get in for 5 and drop a Gaggle Master. So turn 4, 5/5 sack a creature into turn 5, 4/3 flying, gain 4. It's pretty good. All right. Nice. Nice. I think I might just leave up Feat of Resistance, because we just win next turn if I do that. Like, they just try and slam another Hunter's Edge here. We just protect and they die. Yeah. This is perfect. Alright, we'll see for game 3. Alright, we got a good keep here. Shieldmate into Sanctum. Or Imp. Probably Sanctum. Get that drain going. Certainly don't mind seeing the Shieldmate here. Alright. Eliminate. Cool. So I can eliminate the battalion, but we can also just double block battalion. And even if they have a feat, it won't kill both my guys. So I'm kind of okay with this. Alright. This is still fine. I mean, I guess we take 4 here, but then I can eliminate it. Oh, I really hope they attack with Chorister. Really? Okay. That's a gift if they do that. Big gift. I was going to say. That's a big gift. Alright. So we got our second black, which is good. So we can cast Grasp, but more importantly we can block plus eliminate now, so this is better. Or Death Touch plus eliminate now. Alright. So I think we just block like this, block like this. And we'll well, I can't do anything about the double feet, so they got us. They gave Pro White with the second one. That was interesting. So, can't do much now. I guess if they play land and pump Chorister, I can grasp it in response, so I suppose we'll just hold out for that. I guess this is going to pump their battalion again, but I kind of want to use up their turn. I could block it, but no, they didn't pump. All right. I suppose their best move is to just not do anything here. Leave up 5 mana, yeah. Alright, and then we just go land and pass. And I guess we chump the battalion now. I'm not sure we have a way to kill battalion, unfortunately. Which is tough. I can't think of any way to beat battalion. So we can just clearly telegraph a a grasp. I mean, I guess this is an actual way to kill battalion at the cost of what? Both of our things? Assuming they have nothing. Alright, so our thing resolves, and we pass. Just like the most clearly, do we actually die now? Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so now we have to, yeah, well, all right. So, yeah. I think they actually I mean, it was a pretty clear telegraph, so I think they actually kind of did us a favor there. I mean, it obviously doesn't matter now because we're out of gasoline and we've got a 10-9 we have to worry about, but they shouldn't have attacked with Chorister, I don't think. That kind of, I feel like, helped us. Speaker? Well, Speaker's not so useful when you're at 1 life. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Ooh, this hand's actually pretty spicy. Swindler with Light of Promise. I don't like it so much against the burn, but what's cool about this hand is we can go turn 2 Swindler. And if they don't kill it, we can possibly do some nasty stuff with Light of Promise at some point. This turn, though, I probably just want to cast a Fetid Imp. I mean, I could just do the light now, but it's banking. I think we cast the Imp and pass. I don't even want to offer the trade. I could. Maybe it was worth it there, but it's not like we don't have enough gas in our hand for Light of Promise anyway. I really want them to tap out, is what I want. To be honest, I don't even want to trade the Imp, but I guess we do. Alright. That's fine. Another Imp. Let's just I think we just eliminate the weird now and get in for 2. I'm kind of trying to set up for Light of Promise, which might be a mistake. Alright, well, if you're going to play Roman Ghostlight, doing it on my Swindler makes me feel a lot better. So, choices now. I guess we just go land, Swindle, Imp, pass. And even if they have another one, oh, I'm okay with that. I really want them to tap out. That's what I want, but they didn't. Well, I guess we go for it. They got something. Yeah, it's a big bummer. Big, big, big bummer. Especially since Light of Promise is unfortunately our biggest payoff card. I mean, I could have waited. It's like... with Shock, it's like, do you ever get an opening? Probably not. You probably don't. Well, that's cool at least. Yeah, that is cool. Alright. So they can play wizardry. I don't think it matters. We'll revitalize. And then indulgence. A couple death touchers back. Play one. Pass. Wizardry as expected. So we're gonna block. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think going for the Light of Promise play wasn't a mistake. There's been no opportunities this entire game to play it. I guess I could have played it now with Staunch Shieldmate if I'd waited until turn whatever super late turn we're on, so that they could Scorching Dragonfire anyway. Oh, that's cool. I hate it when my opponents get to live dreams while we twiddle thumb. I guess I probably should have played Fountain there, but... Alright. We'll see for the next one. Alright. It's a good hand. Kind of a unideal matchup here. Well, at least it can only block creatures with flying. That's good. Well, Makes tough tutelage better. It's true. Or makes Sanguine Indulgence better. Maybe we'll get 2 creatures here. Couple lands. Alright. Alright. I definitely want to spit out angels at some point here. Fate's Fetters would have been pretty sweet. Alright. Well, this is pretty perfect. At least we have a way to bring back Speaker too. It's kind of cool. Oh wow, that's good news. And we got our... That's good news too, actually. So, first things first. Get in with these 2. For 8. I think we play the Speaker. And I think we actually just grasp the Skimmer. I don't want them to draw and find answers. And if their best answer was a unsubstantiate for a Speaker, then I'd say we're in good shape. I'm going to block that. Like, to me it just makes sense. We still have the commanding board here. They can't even block with Shacklegeist. So technically I could attack and still create an angel. So we have lethal currently, which means they have to chump block an angel. Gorman's actually a good rip. But I'm going to play around the... I'm going to play around Goblin Wizardry. So I'm just going to make the angel. I'm not going to let them block me. I'd rather have a 4/4 right now. So, why didn't I make an angel? Very confused. Didn't counter a spell, countered an activated or triggered ability. I see. Now it makes sense. Alright, well let's do the Valorous Steed here. And I guess we keep the Gaggle Master back. Oh, they can tap it. Oh, I see. So I guess technically this is going to keep us off of 27 life. Well, it means I can't block the Gaggle Master now either. So I guess I'm okay with this. They kind of have to attack too. Care about a larcenist. So got 6 mana. We're gonna play the Gorman. So we just get in with these 3. Alright, so what can I do? I can get back Imp, Valorous Steed, Swindler with Indulgence, and that still leaves me enough mana to play, I guess, like a Swindler to block a Larcenist. They don't have any cards left in hand. Yeah, Swindler actually seems like the best here for speaker value. Okay. So we'll do the Indulgence. I mean, Gorman has Trample too. Maybe I can also just play... They don't have any cards left in hand. Yeah. I guess so. Because I still have to win a coin flip anyway. Yeah. Alright. I think this is the best. Let me sack the speaker. I can get it back later with Indulgence. I'm not sure yet what they're getting rid of. I'm actually kind of surprised they got rid of... kind of surprised they got rid of Larcenists. They probably need to find an answer. Well, it does help. Because they probably have to tap Gorman to live. And actually, we'll go Indulgence, get back Swindler and a speaker. Actually, no, I'll do Steed and a speaker. Autopay. No full control necessary. And then we go speaker plus Shieldmate. And we have a boatload of threats here. All right, cool. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, I mean, this is definitely a keep. 3 black spells is pretty awkward, but Shieldmate and a Charger makes us aggressive pretty quickly, so I kind of like it. Kind of wish the Shieldmate was a Speaker of the Heavens. That'd make this 1-2 play quite a bit stronger. Maybe not anymore. Yeah, well, the good news about Hallowblade is we have an answer for it. Guess we do Sanctum here. Kind of just prolongs the game. It's not like we can attack a Shieldmate into a Hallowblade anyway. They have Sure Strike, we'll let it happen. They just traded a Shock and a Chorister for my Staunch Shieldmate. Man, I hope we win this game. Boy, oh boy, do I hope we win this game. Alright, dropping the Swindler. Alright. I think we play Charger and attack with Swindler here. Still holding out hope we can find that second black. And actually, even if we find a Radiant Fountain, we can, I guess, Indulgence something back. I don't know. I'm going to actually take this. Charger can attack into battlements. Alright, well, I did get the Radiant Fountain. That's cool. This is actually tough. I don't really want to cast Indulgence for one Shieldmate, but I want to play Radiant Fountain to build towards Gorman, so I think we do. It also, I mean, it makes the race better for us anyway. I mean, I can always cast Sanguine Indulgence in a pinch too. Another thing I can do is actually block the Hallowblade here and make them discard, and then I can play Indulgence next turn. Alright. So I kind of don't want to use Swindler now because, well, I guess it doesn't put us dead. If I go to 11, I'm going to 10 here. And let's say I pay 3 and don't. I mean, technically I'm not dead and the 6 life could be useful. Does it change the clock? Next turn, they get in for 8. I don't think it changes the clock. We go to 10, then I go to 7. And then I go to 8. I guess it does change the clock. Alright. Then it's not worth it. Light of Promise, on the other hand, is kind of sweet. It's going to come down to a coin flip here. If I win the coin flip, they take 9. I don't think we do. I don't think we flip the coin. I'm actually pretty happy they want to block there. If I gain 6, yeah, it's pretty good for us that they want to block. We don't do it. We block Hallowblade, and then we flip, because we have Indulgence. And it makes them discard, which might actually be useful here. I mean, we also just don't die if I take 6. Let's say I take 6. They go to 5. All right. I mean, part of me wants for them to discard, but we also just died a shock too, which is unideal. I can't really tap on my turn either, though. I think we have to try it. Alright, that's cool. That is cool. Unfortunately, did not get the... Not get that untapped second black. I mean, we're still not dead. Okay. So I think we go for the grasp here. Let's see. I might actually need the Swindler. In case, say they have removal for Charger, I need to be able to coin flip to live. Alright. I'm just going to do this. Could have also played Gorman there, I guess. So can't pay the life now. All right. Sure. Oh, that's pretty perfect, actually. Still only have one creature in the yard. So I've got 7 mana, so force him to jump. Which is fine. Play the Gourmand, sacking the Swindler. Could have attacked with Swindler too, I guess. So I guess if they can kill Gourmand plus deal 6, like a Soul Seer plus a double pump, I think they can do that. Even this plus Soul Seer's not enough. This plus like a Sure Strike is enough. Guess I can do that. I think particularly because I just win here. Yeah. Alright, cool. Good. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Alright, I guess we'll keep this. Sounds fine. Imp into Charger. A lot of Izzet decks. Even if they kill it, we've got Indulgence eventually. Synergizing with Revitalize for 3 mana, which is nice. Draw a card plus get 2 creatures back. It's good value. Guess it doesn't quite work with Scorching Dragonfire, but what can you do? I'm assuming that's what they're thinking about. How much do I care about a Fetid Imp? Well, alright. Ditching the Ghostlight. That's kind of interesting. No play there. So we'll do the Charger. And get in for 3. Pass. So if they have Wizardry, we'll attack into it. Main reason being because we've got Indulgence, I guess. It's an interesting choice. Guess we just chill. Because of the Indulgence and the Revitalize. Ah, Shipwrecked. Okay, well, good news is we can kill that. Hmm. You know what? I think we just offer the trade. These tokens are at their best in that deck. They're only going to get bigger. We have the indulgence. Like, that all makes sense to me. I think we're trying to race them down. Sure. So they'll be able to play the wizardry. Not sure if we care. It's funny they're doing it before I've chosen to attack. I'm still going to attack here. Really want them to kill this steed. That would be the best thing that could happen to us. Kind of okay with that too, but not quite as good as we want here. I mean, we can actually play the Revitalize now. We're at the point where we don't need the discounted cost on Indulgence, and I'd like to draw something other than a land, like one of our Gormans or something like that. Capture Sphere actually kind of sucks for us. Great for them, because it unfortunately makes our Sanguine Indulgence worse. And another imp. So play it. And guess we'll attack. We can play everything in our deck, so I guess might as well sandbag the Radiant Fountains for like a promise of power. Of course they exile. So Capture Sphere into Scorching Dragonfire. Two complete exact ways to play around Sanguine Indulgence. Alright. Well, I don't think we're winning the race anymore, so we're going to wait for Indulgence value. Could have eliminated another one, but it's kind of holding out for something bigger, to be honest. To be perfectly honest with you. So, yeah, I guess we go imp. Well, at least I want to eliminate that, so that's good. Capture Spirit again, huh? Well, this is where one of our gourmands would look really good. Land, on the other hand, not so much. I mean, I can't think of any reason to sandbag, but I also don't need any more lands in play, I don't think, so guess this is okay. I mean, still kind of just a gourmand away from doing it here. Gourmand into gourmand. Oof. No. It's not what we wanted to see. Nope. It's not what we wanted to see. No. Guess we're not dead. Alright, now we're dead. Alright. So, I'm going 4-3. Yeah, our deck was on the weaker side. Admittedly. We had 3 payoff cards. One of which was a rare, one was a powerful uncommon. No other payoffs found. Plenty of enablers. Once again, the real crux of black-white life gain in this format. Why it's such a tough deck to make. It's got to be one of the more fun archetypes to play, particularly since it's an aggressive format, because life gain is obviously just going against what your opponent's trying to do, which is kill you as quickly as possible. But if you don't have a good combination of payoffs and enablers, your deck is just really spinning its wheels, not doing anything, not getting card advantage, trying to make big plays. So yeah, that's a tough one. We also had really bad matchups. I would say Izzet is the worst matchup for black-white life gain, I think, because Izzet has divided ways to kill you, and they also have very, very cheap spot removal. So if you're trying to get and also maybe it was just our particular build, since we had no Indulging Patricians, no Ares. That's probably true too. I think our version of black-white's worst matchup was Izzet, and we played that 3 times at least. So that's also another reason why I think we struggled as much as we did. But hey, I guess we'll just have to take our 4 victories and be happy enough with it. Still hope you enjoyed the draft. We'll see you for the next one.